Today marks the start of Hispanic Heritage Month, and seeking out and consuming diverse content is so incredibly important, and it is something that I admittedly need to and am actively working towards doing a better job of. So in the spirit of that, I wanted to share 5 books by Hispanic and Latina authors, as well as some creators that I think you should check out. Next Best Fling by Gabriela Gomez is a best friend slash crush's brother fake dating rebound situation. So our FMC Marcella has been in love with her best friend for years, and he gets engaged to another woman, and she's trying to be a supportive friend, so she goes to the engagement party where his brother Theo gets a little too drunk and admits to Marcella that he is in love with his brother's fiance and would like to confess that love tonight. And Marcella is like, listen, homie, I feel you. We're not doing this. So she takes him out of there, sobers him up. They have a heart to heart. The next morning, there's a brunch. They show up together, and everyone assumes that they hooked up. And if everyone already thinks it, might as well let them keep thinking it, because then they probably won't figure out that you're in love with one of the newly betrothed. And if everyone already thinks that you're hooking up, might as well. And along with Latina representation, you're also going to get plus size representation in this one. Witchywood by Leah Amador is an enemies to lovers, but also a pen pals to lovers romance. This takes place on a magic competition reality show, kind of like a Top Chef or a Hell's Kitchen, but instead of cooking food, you're cooking magic. And each contestant gets paired with a celebrity spellcaster. Our FMC gets paired with this guy who is known for doing like joke and trick spells and like intentionally messes things up, and she cannot stand him, but little does she know, this version of him is just like a second secret identity, and he is actually Gil, the serious spellcaster that runs a blog that she loves and has been emailing back and forth with for months. Not in My Book by Katie Holt is a rivals to lovers between 2 writers doing their MFA program. They cannot stand each other. They're constantly having outbursts in class. Their professor is like, listen, you either need to drop this class and take it again separately, or you can learn to get along by doing your final writing project together. They take the professor up on option number 2 and are forced to write a novel combining their 2 genres, so it has to be a romance without a happily ever after. There's a scene in here where they are co-writing a spicy scene on the same doc, and she accidentally uses his name instead of their MMC's name. And it is so good. All I Need by E. Salvador is a college basketball second chance secret baby romance. Our main characters had a fling a few years ago. I believe it was their senior year of high school, like spring break or something like that. They hook up. They don't share full names. She finds out she's pregnant, has no way of finding him or letting him know. She decides to have the baby and raise the baby, moves on with her life. Flash forward a few years, they end up at the same college together. He has been in love with her this entire time, has not stopped thinking about her, and then finds out that she has a toddler that looks damn near just like him. For all of my thriller readers out there, listen for The Lie by Amy Tintera. This book is about Lucy, whose best friend was offed several years ago, and nobody knows for sure who did it, but Lucy was found dazed, confused, and covered in her best friend's blood, so everyone kind of assumes it was her fault. She moved away, moved on with her life, and several years later, a true crime podcaster picks up this case, and she is forced to go home and start investigating the case and trying to uncover the truth of what actually happened that night. Drop your recommendations below, and if you're looking for any Hispanic and Latina creators to follow, these are some lovely ladies that I have recently followed that